I don't know if I've understood your question rightly. You want to ask me is that what is India doing about de-radicalization? The question presumes that India's segment of our population is radicalized. Firstly, I differ with that. I don't think that any segment of India's population is really radicalized. There are few individuals who probably have fallen victim to some of the insidious propaganda which they get to the social net or to the internet and get affected by that. India's Islam has been always a very, very inclusive Islam, as is evident. Forget about what's in the post-independence period, but in the pre-independence period. See, Mughals banned slaughter of cow. There was no slaughtering of cow during Mughal period. It is only the Britishers after 1857 that there is a letter which you can read in the this thing of Dharampalji, when they have said that you just make it like this, that may be one point that might create this thing. So I don't think that Indian Islam was ever intolerant. There is a tremendous amount of coexistence. It continues and it will continue. The question is that, yes, how do we protect some of our youth? Let us try to see what is influencing them. One is, of course, the medium is the social media, the internet and others. Probably a greater vigil, a greater this thing on the part of people here who could give their more profound ideas, the more sagacious ideas, and tell them that this is not real Islam. There is also a great responsibility, and which is being done, is to contact the Indian ulama and make them realize their responsibility. And as you might be aware, that whatever their mutual differences might be on the question of opposing terrorism, extremism, Islamism, whether it is Jamaatul Ulama Hind Deoband, whether it is the Sufi shrines, whether it is the Tabligh Jamaat, everyone is doing it. Jamaat Islami, I won't be able to, it will take a long time to say all of them, but everyone and each one of them is telling its people, there is no Jamaat in India. Forget about the Indian Mujahideen, this thing, which actually was a creation of a hostile intelligence agency, and who had its bases and its people there. It is not a Jamaat with any mass following. It is just a group of the people that you can take or any intelligence agency can create. But it was not something which had the support of the Indian Muslims. Even to the extent that they wanted to control the SIMI, that the Student Islamic Movement of India, which was the front student body of the Jamaat-e-Islami. Jamaat-e-Islami expelled them and told them that Jamaat-e-Islami may have any views, but we will not tolerate anything which is anti-Indian. And then they created their own SIO, their Student Islamic Organization, which continues to be their student wing. So don't forget, let us see the things in the right perspective. There's a need also for us to send a message to every countryman that don't suspect and think that everyone who doesn't, who believes in Islam or who follows the Islam is a radical. It is not. It is not true. They are probably trying their best